From inside Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming your way next.
Your Miami Marlins.
And getting the start for Miami, Sandy Alcantara. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
Okay, all set to go. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. Sliced hard but foul. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's Jose Ramirez. Here's a 1-1. The other way, and he beats the shift. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel. Put the
runner on the move. On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Bo Naylor at the plate now.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. And Naylor swings through that one. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Flares it into the outfield. And that's a base hit. They're waving Ramirez home. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And towing the slab for the Cleveland Guardians, Gavin Williams. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
Well, I'm looking to see if he can increase the amount of swings and misses and perhaps get more strikeouts, because hitters are batting over 300 against him, and that means guys are getting the barrel to the ball. Exit velocity's got to be pretty good when you have that kind of batting average, so he's going to have to find a way to do something different in this one.
Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So up next, Kyle Stowers. Hit hard but foul off to the left.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
And a swing and a miss, and that's the first out.
The first baseman, number
1 out
two,
man at first.
Yandy
Next to hit, Yandy Diaz. Ball to strike. The pitch. Hammer. Base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
The designated hitter, number
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jake Rogers.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Pitch misses, and now it's 3-2. Goes down looking.
Batting fifth.
2 outs, runners at first and second. Heriberto Hernandez. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Fought off foul. This one in the air, center field. Varsho settles underneath it. And that ends the inning. Top of the second. Now it's the Guardians DH, C.J. Kafis. And there's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And here is Sosa to the plate. Got him swinging. One away. One out man at first. And now the right fielder, Chase DeLauder. That one lifted to left. Stowers takes it in for the out. And there are two down. And now it's Dalton Varsho. This is a guy that they are counting on to deliver, and early on this season it's been a struggle. In the air, left field, Stowers should have this one, and that is that. Bottom of the second, and now for the Marlins, Griffin Conine.
Number 18, Griffin Conine.
Next offering is fouled back.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it. He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
No score here in the second. And a swing and a miss there. Popped up. Sosa takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Here's the center fielder, Jacob Marcy. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Two away now. Here's Mauricio Dubon.
The third baseman, Mauricio Dubon.
That's to third. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game.
Gabriel Arias.
And that is cut on and missed. Going to count 1-2. Stays alive. Out to short, Lopez. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. And here's the first baseman, Kyle Manzardo.
Number 9, Kyle.
Top of the third, no score. And a foul ball. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And that's a one-out single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the end.
Here's Lopez for one. To Diaz. That's two. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Xavier Edwards. And a 1-2. In the air, right field. And there's one down. Now the number 2 hitter, Kyle Stowers.
The left fielder, Kyle Stowers.
The 2-1. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. The 2-2 now. And a curve is down and in. Now a fly ball to right center. DeLauder on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Well, even the league leader has to let someone else feel good once in a while.
First baseman, number
Yandy
2,
Diaz now.
Yandy Diaz.
Ground ball left side. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Back here in Miami as we go to the top of the 4th. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians.
You know, these Guardians just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That pitch just misses the inside corner. Ball 3. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The kick, the 3-2. Ground ball right side. Diaz takes it himself, and one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. Late on that fastball. And a breaking ball misses outside. That's off the inside corner. Full count now. And he walked him.
Ball 4. Take a base.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Go ahead run on base. C.J. Pappas digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Dubon under it. And there's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
This one in the air center field. Marcy under it. Brings it in. And that'll do it. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Now here's the Marlins DH. Jake Rogers.
Jake Rogers.
The 1-1. And he chases a high fastball there.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now the catcher up to hit, Heriberto Hernandez. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's one away. One out man at first. Now it's the right fielder, Griffin Conine.
Number 18, Griffin Conine.
The 2-1. That one missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
First and second, 1 out. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. 2 on, 1 out.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Got him swinging.
Up next for the Marlins, The center
And up
fielder,
next for Miami, Jacob Marcy.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The Marlins looking to strike first. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Flares it into the outfield. And the bad jump puts this one out of reach. In comes the first run of the game as the Marlins take the lead.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Corners are occupied with 2 down. Softly hit to third. Slings it across, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. We go to the top of the 5th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Chase DeLauder. That one hammered center field. That's back. Just missed it. Dalton Varsho digs in now. Varsho working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Gabriel Arias now at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's down. One hops off the wall. The throw in. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Everything came together for him. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Here's a big power threat. Kyle Manzardo. The 2-1. Hard hit right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Now pitching for the
Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Matt Festa.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
That one not close. Ball 3. Gets a piece and stays alive. In the air, right field. 1 down. Kyle Stowers, the next to hit.
The left fielder, Kyle Stowers.
That's out the corner.
Chris, his batting average puts him in the top 10 in baseball right now. Inside, just missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Yandy Diaz will hit next.
That's a ball.
Misses again, 5 in a row. That That one finds the corner, and it's a full count. Got him. That's the second out.
Up next for the Marlins,
Jake Rogers getting ready to hit.
Jake Rogers.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A two-run homer, his fourth home run of the season. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. So 2 down, digging in, Heriberto Hernandez. Ripped on a line to center. Varsho gets under it. That is the inning. Back here at Lone Depot Park, all set for the top of the 6th. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. Swing at a ground ball. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And that's an infield single despite a great effort at shortstop. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Swing at a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. They're waving Ramirez home, and they cut the lead to 2.
He was all over that one. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And now here is Bo Naylor. Got it. 1 away. So now with 1 away and a man at second. Now it's the DH, C.J. Papis. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. Coming home. And now they trail by 1. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Now pitching for
The pitcher on here, Jansen Junk.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Now here is Edmundo Sosa. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like.
Got him swinging for the K. He swung over top of the curveball. And now the right fielder, Chase DeLauder. Man on second, 2 down. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Foul tip straight back, and that squared him up in the mask. That didn't feel good. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage.
now pitching for the
Back
Guardians.
now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Doug Nikhazy.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game. You know, these Marlins really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Arias takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down. And now for the Marlins, Otto Lopez. Nobody on the team has more stolen bases than he does this season, Chris. And And that one fouled off. To third. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is late, and they don't get an out on the play.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
The 3-1. Swings and lines one towards the gap. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Lopez around third. And they lead by 2.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
1 out, runner at second. Mauricio Dubon, the next up for the Marlins. A little out front there as he swings through it. One out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Popped in the air, left field. And there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Man at second. Hit hard on the ground to short. Slings to first. They limit the damage here. Back here in Miami, we go to the top of the 7th. Dalton Varsho digs in for the Guardians. This one ripped, but foul to the right. And now it's 1-2. Tap to first. Diaz takes it himself, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Number 13.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Gabriel Arias. That one's in there, and the count 1-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Up next for Cleveland.
And up next for Cleveland, Kyle Manzardo. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball. Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands.
And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 7th, and now for the Marlins, Kyle Stowers. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Here's a 1-1.
Ball.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. 1 away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
1 out, man at first. And next is the designated hitter, Jake Rogers. Ball to strike. There's a strike at the knees.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. on the ground. And that's just foul.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Now 2 away. Heriberto Hernandez, the next up for the Marlins. Stowers leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That's too high, and it's ball 4. Another walk.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Two on, 2 outs. On the ground, right side. Gets him easily, ends the inning.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Marlins,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Anthony Bender.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And that's a home run into the upper deck. And just like that, they're within a run. Now, Bo Naylor. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. C.J. Pappas digs in now. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Out to short, Lopez. Throws to first in time. That's it out. And now, Edmundo Sosa.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
2 down, nobody on. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Fights it off, he'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Now pitching for
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Hunter Gaddis.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swing and a ball line to center. Takes it in for the out. Jacob Marcy, the next up for the Marlins.
The center fielder, Jacob Marcy.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 1-2. Popped up. Sosa settles under it. 2 down. Mauricio Dubon, the next up for the Marlins.
The third baseman, Mauricio.
Now before the 1-1, time is called. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a big swing and a miss. That's outside. Full count now. On the ground to the left. And that is that.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Marlins,
back, and here
number
comes the closer,
32,
Ronnie Enriquez.
Ronnie.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. And that just misses.
Just not taking the bait right there, but a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Dubon sends it across the first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
The center
Dalton
fielder,
Varsho digs in for the Guardians.
Varsho.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Last out for the Guardians in this one. Now it's the shortstop, Gabriel Arias. 2 down, nobody on.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins have won 4 in a row.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.